This is the moon rising last night, Saturday, October 8th. Wasn't quite full, but it's quite lovely to look at, so I filmed this for a while. But what this video is actually about is Jupiter and its moons. I'm going to call this the week in Jupiter. So about a month ago I put the telescope on Jupiter as it was coming up in the east, and although I couldn't see it with just my naked eye, once I put the telescope I could see Jupiter's 4 Galilean moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Now, I don't know which one is which, but they're interesting to look at, and I'll just read real quick what Galileo said, seeing them the first time. They credit him with discovering them, but who knows if that's a fact or not. But anyway, he wrote about it. So he says, on the 7th day of January in the present year, 1610, there you go, in the first hour of the following night, when I was viewing the constellations of the heavens through a telescope, the planet Jupiter presented itself to my view, and as I had prepared for myself a very excellent instrument, I noticed a circumstance which I had never been able to notice before, owing to want of power in my other telescope, namely, that 3 little stars, small but very bright, were near the planet, and although I believed them to belong to the number of the fixed stars, yet they made me somewhat wonder, because they seemed to be arranged exactly in a straight line parallel to the ecliptic, and to be brighter than the rest of the stars, equal to them in magnitude. Now, that is exactly the same thing that I saw when I first saw it, and I'm going to show some pictures now. When you first view it, sometimes the first time I saw it, there were 4 moons, and they're all lined up, and like he said, they're all in a straight line, an angular line, so they're not, but they're angled, so they go up from left to right. And so sometimes they're all on the same side of the planet, and then the next night there'll be 2 on one side, or the next night there'll be 3 on one side, and then some nights you won't see but 2 or 3. So I'll go through this. I took pictures every night this week, except for 2 nights where it was cloudy. So here's Sunday night. You can see 2 on the left, 1 on the right. So here's Monday with 3 on the left. There's one very close to the planet. It's kind of hard to see. So this is Tuesday. You can see there's 3 on the left and 1 on the right, and one's very far away. So here's Thursday, Wednesday. It was raining. So you got 3 on the right, 1 on the left. And you can see the 2 on the right nearest the planet, they're very close together. Friday, it was cloudy. Here's last night. You can see 2 on the right, and they're really not in that traditional alignment, but you can't see it, but there's actually one very close on the left. It's so close in this picture you can't even see it, but I did see it last night with the telescope.